And we are back. We've got Bloodwash any percent by Tofercakes once more. So when you're ready, Topher, take it away.
Hey, it's still me. It's still Topher. I got some good news. My wife's boyfriend was so proud of the last run that he said I could have a beer tonight. So we're gonna get started. Bloodwash, super excited. It's gonna be a lot shorter than the last one, so this one will be over in a blink of an eye. So time will start when I hit play. In 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. I'm actually scared that it's gonna foam up now, so I gotta keep an eye on that shit. So this game is actually a lot more fragile than the last game we were playing. So with this one, we can actually one, side strafe, but two, we can bind interact to scroll up on the mouse. And I have a free scroll mouse, so I can whip that shit and like interact with things on like the very first frame. Also, if you want me to turn the filters off, I can turn them off to the regular one. But this one, I think this one's a little charming. This one's a little nice. You can actually soft lock the game while interacting with that broken washing machine, and also, unfortunately, we love the man, but we hate this little glitch. You can also soft lock talking to Stan, so I had to take that very safe. So I started the interaction, and then I looked off just to make sure I wouldn't like double interact with anything. But we are getting out of here. So the story for this game is that we have to clean our clothes. Did I go too far? I went too far. Shit. Dude, the beer's hitting me. Okay, so now we got, we wanted to clean our clothes, but the washing machine in the basement's busted, and Stan's telling us about a place at a strip mall across town. So we're taking our dirty clothes, we're taking the bus over there, and we just gotta wait for the bus right here. So we got a little bit of time to kill. But we were told there's a very scary monster on the loose called the Womb Ripper, going after pregnant women. Now, I might not look it, but I am pregnant right now, so we're a little bit scared right now. Scary little car, call back to maybe the Night Ripper or something, early puppet combo game, I don't know. It's a car just sitting there. But yeah, Stan is in this game, canonically, probably happens before Night at the Gates of Hell, but we were just waiting for the bus now. I do not know why it feels like the bus takes so long sometimes. But it should be coming out of the fog real soon.
I think it's about a 30-second wait, isn't it, for the bus?
Dude, what the hell's going on? Please! Maybe, did I not? Oh, here it is. Bus is here, bus is here. Alright. So, like I mentioned, we don't want to like whip our mouse and interact with stuff if we don't know what's going to happen. So like in the first room there when I was picking up the shirts, right behind the shirt is the mattress. So if you're like just interacting every frame, you're going to pick up the shirt and then look at the mattress and a text box is going to show up. So you got to know when to whip it and when to not. And this little section is pretty fun because this scary guy is going to come on the bus, and once we have the chance to look out the window, we'll get a jump scare. But what we want to do is we want to whip the mouse, and then the game's gonna try and like force our camera to one side. But we want to try and hold the cursor on this guy to get through his dialogue, so we can get to the plaza and clean our clothes. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, there we go. So we got that. I don't know how far we're into this. This is like a third of the way through the run, and this whole little intro cutscene is like maybe a minute long. So if you can pee really quickly, or if you don't wash your hands, now's the time, because after this is over, this will be non-stop until this whole thing's over.
I'd just like to announce that never ever do hand wash skip.
I think COVID's over. COVID's in the past, so we can kind of... Oh man, why'd the music stop? Anyway, we got missing people, we got dead people. The cutscenes aren't as bad as Rewind or Die, so I don't know, it'll be kind of high action. I'm actually confused why it's silent right now. Hand wash skip is OG. Do you think our ancestors, became the people that they were by washing their hands? I don't think so. But once this is over, we'll be in the plaza. I think the cutscene's almost over. Hello? Okay, loading screen. Let's go. Now, one of the cool things about this game... Do I have to hold shift? I think I do. One of the cool things about this game is that casual playthrough, it's going to be like a lot of exploring of the strip mall, figuring out what's going on. But for the speedrun, that's really boring. So we do not want to do that. So again, modified the game where instead of waiting like 8 minutes and 12 minutes for the laundry, it's 2 seconds each. So that was the fastest washing, and this is going to be the fastest drying.
Shout outs to Dig for the DLL for that one.
Shout out to that. So in the game, like, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes has gone by. So we're going to call for help because we found a dead body. And now we are Officer Burton coming by to the scene. Again, that's what I mean with the interact thing. Like, if you don't stop spinning your mouse wheel, you'll just keep interacting with it. But for doors and things, it's completely safe. Remember in Night at the Gates of Hell when you can hit escape twice to keep moving? Exact same thing in this one. It's a lot less used in this game, but it still is a trick you could do nonetheless. So we're going to do that to get all the way over here, get to the back. There's some invisible trigger at the back of this little area. And then when you leave, I can't move right now, but if I hit escape and then escape again, we can get out of here and get to the back. And now we are getting away from the scary monster. The Womb Ripper is here. I probably didn't emphasize that much, but they're here. We're being killed. We're being stabbed through the vent. We gotta get out of here. Also, I have a gun with unlimited ammo, which is absolutely great. You know, they gotta get this technology to the armed forces. But we're getting out of here. And if you guys enjoyed Officer Burton, guess what? Officer Burton's gone. So now we're coming back to our original character. This is in the story after Burton's killed or something. And we've just been hiding this whole time. But we gotta take matters into our own hands, okay? Yeah, not my womb. You can't dodge the little spikes that were coming up through the vent. You can't dodge all of them. You can dodge some of them. But we got a little hammer from the desk up there, and guess what? We can break down the door into the old laundromat. It's some story stuff, but there was a fire at the old laundromat. Someone died. Very scary. But now we're gonna be getting out of here through the old laundromat. You're supposed to like You're supposed to like interact with something and try and go back, but you can actually open the door through a tiny crack with the interaction thing. And I'm gonna grab this little pointy thing, and we're gonna tear open this body, kind of like in RE7 or something. Grab a key, and now we can get out of here. Again, because we cut out like a lot of the laundry time of the game. This game moves very quickly. The whole entire thing's maybe, I don't know, 9-10 minutes, something in that range. But we are getting through this, and just like at the beginning of Night at the Gates of Hell, we need a gun and we need some bullets. So we're gonna go grab those two things. Now you at home might be asking yourselves, why did we have such a scary loud noise right there? And you might not have seen it with the, did I get the bullets? Yeah, I did. With the filter on, but we saw a scary monster. It's the Womb Ripper. So we got the bullets, we need the gun, and man, do I go through the last section with this filter on? This is gonna be a pain in the ass not being able to see anything. What do you think? Do I keep it on?
Do it for the memes.
Do it for the meme. So this, you know, in the last game when I said you know, the boys men whatever thing, this is basically the equivalent for this game. So right now we're in the basement. Scary monster down here with us. She spawns in some random spot, and we gotta shoot her 4 times. And every time we shoot her, she will scream, which freezes us in place. Hello? Did I see my desk here? And move to like a different spot. So it can take a long time. You'll see what I mean. But we are like, this is so long right now. In the world record video, which, well, I guess I should say I have, but this whole thing was like 7 seconds. It was the most insane luck.
It's pure RNG.
This is bullshit.
Atrocious. Yeah.
This is the whole entire, like, this is the whole run. You can have the greatest run in the world. Everything else, gold splits, whatever. If you don't get good luck here, run's dead. I haven't even seen her once. You know, I'm just gonna stand still. Oh yeah. Okay. I can't move right now. Okay, she didn't get that far. She didn't get that far. Where is she? Where is she? Ah! Okay. If she screams for a long time, you can tell that she's like on the opposite side of the basement, but she's made, I don't know where she is. That was actually kind of long. I'm lost. You can tell because the music gets very loud when she's nearby. Oh, it's getting a bit louder. Yep, where is she? Oh, fine. Okay, so we gotta shoot it one more time, and then that's when we got time. Oh, wait. Time on now. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't expecting it to be that fast, but that's time. Oh, scary stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Womb Whipper is actually the woman who was killed in the fire, so... Story, you guys can read it on the Wikipedia page if you want, but very, very fun game. But yeah, that's all I got. Shout out to the community for putting this together. Actually, wait, where is this? I put a shout out thing. Oh, shout out to Dave Grohl, Josh Homme, and John Paul Jones for making Them Crooked Vultures. We need another album. So if you guys are watching, that's all I'm gonna say. All right. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for having me on. You don't
wanna tell people where they can find you online or anything?
Yeah, like you guys can follow me at it's Tofercakes everywhere. I stream occasionally, and I'm trying to do Donkey Kong 64, as well as other little silly indie horror games as they come out. So if that interests you, check me out there. But yeah, that's all I got. Hugs and kisses.
All right, well, that's going to be it for Topher. That's also going to be it for my hosting duties. We're going to take a short intermission, and then I will be back, though. I'll be running some games myself. So, yeah, we'll get onto that one in a moment.
Bitch, my ammo, fuck it. Who really wants something? Out here crushing, meet the fucking ruler. He really got something. Get the dumping, keep that finger pumping. He really be stunting. Out here hunting, got my people jumping. Every bar be bumping. Walk in the room, faces staring when I'm moving in. No pillow talking, we just get it in. Like who? The fuck is this so gangster? He really moving like some pracer. I just might pop a 9 mil, I don't fight. The last thing that he saw is like it don't feel right, but I pack that every single night. Gotta keep it tight, the hoe ain't bustin' with that pipe. They think I'm done, I'm never leaving. Bitch, you better start that squeezing. Think I'm running, really weaving. Turn around, now look who's bleeding. Leading a new pussy to the gun, they never learn, so stop the bleeding. Look bro, this shit funny, rappers cheating. Pick a book up, get to reading. Faces staring when I'm moving in. No pillow talking, we just get it in. Like who? The fuck is this so gangster? He really moving like some pracer. I just might pop a 9 mil, I don't fight. The last thing that he saw is like it don't feel right, but I pack that every single night. Gotta keep it tight, the hoe ain't bustin' with that pipe.
I'm the reason that they walk around with a pipe. Can't hold themselves up in a fight. They get to jumping with they guys. Why I always keep a knife. Fuck around, you're getting sliced. Might fuck around and take his wife. Off that good shit, Walter White. Claim he a demon, that's a lie. Just a bitch, I'll buy no pipe. He not real, no ride or die. Time to snitch to save his life. All my brothers get to smite. You talk too much, you catching round. You talk too much, you getting loud. I've had enough, I'm heading out. Some low-key shit, don't fuck a crowd. Got the stick and we can joust. Say he gon' run up in my house, but he don't know where I live. Beat him till his body limp. With some push feel like a bed. Still light him up like some flips. Act is tough, but now he whippy. Off a crack, my brain is itchy. Pull a bullet like he's swimming. I don't need to keep a freak on my brothers.
walk in the room, faces staring when I'm moving in. No pillow talking, we just get it in like who? The fuck is this so gangster? He really moving like some bracer, I just might pop a 9 mil, I don't fight. The last thing that he saw is light, it don't feel right. But I pack that every single night. Gotta keep it tight, the hog ain't bustin' with that pipe. I'm a warlord, big stepper, use a big bitch, skin torn. To the bone, feed my addiction, his wig split. Knife in my pocket, I'ma risk it. He talk shit, he get hit, we knock off his big bitch. Torture, the last victim left to visit. Drowning, the bloody lake full of the vicious, the dead way. A walking zombie in the trenches, just bust out the AK and let that bitch spray. Sinuses be backed up, I gotta hack a loogie, man. Always keep my plate tucked, I'm feeling like the boogeyman. I make him dance like he Lil Wayne, Lois Lane, but I prefer my little Mary Jane. Sinuses be backed up, I gotta hack a loogie, man. Always keep my plate tucked, I'm feeling like the boogeyman. I make him dance like he Lil Wayne, Lois Lane, but I prefer my little Mary Jane. Pop out with the shotties with bodies just like a felony. After party drinks and hibachi, these bitches feeling me. Bumming out the mouth like karate when I be chasing cream. Scotty beat me up this week, feeling like I stepped in a dream. Boogie man, you think you Jesus, bitch, I'm Cassius Clay. Gucci Mane, big shade, sipping lemonade, cellophane. Rapping bricks back in my coke days, I'm insane. My bitch let me know I'm in pain. Bullshit like Geppetto, this wedo just kill this instrumental. Bitch, I'm something special, they oven this steam up at my kettle. Clearly your intentions so shitty that it is an accidental play touch. I'm liable to cut your bitch up. Facebook, that little bitch just wanna play her, no stranger to that lifestyle of danger. Big guns, my partners keep them in their waistbands. Say man, don't think it's weak cause I'm a Batman. Sinuses be backed up, I gotta hack a loogie, man. Always keep my plate tucked, I'm feeling like the boogeyman. I make him dance like he Lil Wayne, Lois Lane, but I prefer my little Mary Jane. Sinuses be backed up, I gotta hack a loogie, man. Always keep my plate tucked, I'm feeling like the boogeyman. I make him dance like he Lil Wayne, Lois Lane, but I prefer my little Mary Jane.